Hey everyone, today's video is going to be about resistance, and I've got a perfect example for you. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, this is Angie Marie from creationisfinished.com, and today I asked my Facebook group what they wanted me to focus on. And I did touch on it a little bit in my last video, but today we're going to focus on resistance. But first, I do offer one-on-one coaching. You can email me. It's in my description box. It's $50. It's a one-time fee for one problem, where we can do email, phone, Facebook Messenger, or Skype, and you get to talk about the 3D one time, and then we make a new story, and I give you affirmations, and I stay with you until you get whatever it is you want. Just email me. We'll talk about it. Now, resistance. In the last video, I gave you an example of when I had my UTI, and it wasn't going away even though I was saying affirmations. But I was on an antibiotic, and it wasn't going away. And even though I was saying affirmations, I worked in the medical field for 21 years. A lot of it was in urology. It went away, so then I had to do a second round of antibiotics. Different kind. And if that didn't work, then I would have to go into the hospital every day and get IV antibiotics, which I didn't want. But the logical part of my brain, because of what I used to do, was taking over my affirmations. Even though I was saying the affirmations, I was mainly thinking about, why isn't this going away? They did a culture, and I'm not resistant to this antibiotic, and it's not going away. I was resisting my affirmations. Well, we were discussing this in my Facebook group, because I say a lot more in the group than I do on my videos, because I don't know who's watching. It just dawned on me. I had to let the logic go, because there is no logic in LOA. None. I forgot my past. I've just let it go and focus on my affirmations that it was gone. And I lived as though it was gone. When I let go of the resistance, it disappeared. Went bye-bye. I was free. I was healed. I was no longer resisting my affirmation. So let's talk about an SP. I always like to talk about my experience. Now, when I was manifesting SP2, Tim, who I'm with, I had no resistance, none whatsoever. That's why he came back so fast, because I had none. There was none. At all. I affirmed. I believed it totally. Did not think about the third party. I did not talk about him to anyone. At all. He was in my bubble. And I was on lockdown. I could have sat here and cried and think about the 3D. I didn't. Because I wanted him so bad. I couldn't stand it. He came back so fast. Now, before him, there was another SP. SP1. Who I tried manifesting on and off over a year. There is big time resistance. That I see what other people are doing. But my resistance with him, I'm just going to be honest. There was a big age difference between me and him. And when I met him, if I was in my right state of mind, because I just got out of out of another relationship with someone I was engaged to who cheated on me. Here comes SP1. SP1 was in his 20s. I was in my late 40s. That relationship lasted a year, and I manifested a third party, and he cheated on me, and we broke up. So prior to me affirming for SP2, I was affirming SP1, but I was doing all the things I tell you guys not to do. I panicked. I kept thinking about the third party. I reacted to the 3D, which brought on a whole lot of problems. And my resistance was the age in the 3D. So I got hot and cold behavior from him. Up until recently, which I have not discussed this with anybody, what has happened in the past week. But anyway, prior to what has happened this week, I got hot and cold behavior. Because, quite honestly, I was still going back and forth. SP2, SP1, SP2. I mean, I know I love SP2, but I wanted to make it where I could choose between SP1 and SP2. But the resistance of the hot and cold behavior was the age. He's still in his 20s. I'm 51. And his third party, or that he's with, that I manifested, is a fucking crazy person. She knows all his little things he sends me in messaging. But this third party doesn't care. SP1 is in the military. This is the third party's third man she's been with who's in the military. She's crazy. She's using him, but, you know, whatever. Long story. I don't want to get into it on here. But she's crazy. She doesn't care if he sends me naked pictures of himself, which he has. She don't care. I don't think she'd care if me and him got it back into a relationship. She'd stay with him. I mean, that's how psycho she is. She's crazy. But anyway. But anyway, the resistance, and I was getting hot and cold behavior, was, I kept telling myself, it wasn't the third party. She's irrelevant. At the beginning, it was a problem. Because this is like right when I was getting into LOA. But near the end, till recently, I mean, she was irrelevant. And she don't mean nothing to me. If I wanted him back, I knew I could get him back. But it's the age difference. That was the resistance. There's a lot of my so-called friends who... When I make it everyone is you pushed out video, I will discuss that. Saying what I was doing was wrong. I shouldn't be with someone that young. And it just all was... I didn't know. I mean, I don't even know if I'm making this really clear. I wanted to be with him, but then there was the age problem, which kept... When I thought I wanted him, he sent me messages and all that. When I'm thinking logically, If it is logical, I don't know. Some people would say there's not a problem with it, but people around me was saying there was a problem with it. Then I would think that, then he'd go away. Recently, because I know what I want, and I made the decision, and I'm right where I'm supposed to be, because as I have explained on my Facebook page, my family, we don't have to hide it. We were hiding it from my daughter, just because there was issues. He told her. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I am with my family. So I let my resistance toward SP1 go. He recently contacted me, did not text me, he called, and was going to leave the third party. I'm gonna cry. I'm trying not to. For me. So I guess in the end, when I let the resistance go, I did get what I want. I got to decide. And I picked Tim. Let it go. Let the resistance go. Let whatever is going on in the 3D world, which a lot of you are having so much trouble with. The 3D, this world, it's nothing. It's the past. That's all it is. The past. It's stuff you've already manifested. It's stuff you already manifested. So you see it, and instead of you getting triggered and getting all upset and crying, do what I did. Get mad, get angry that you did that, and then change it. Because once you have it created in your mind, in your 4D, which is the real world, all you gotta do is affirm it until it's the dominant assumption. And then it will come into this world. That's all you have to do. The SP, or whatever it is, I just say SP because that's basically what everybody's trying to get, is not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. I don't care if they move. I don't care if they get married. It doesn't matter. Once it becomes a dominant assumption, it manifests. I'm telling you this because with some of you, you're acting like I did with SP1. Just let go. Let whatever it is you're worried about go. Let whatever it is that's making you resist your relationship with them, let it go. All you gotta do is let it go and change your thinking. SP1 is getting married to the third party. Last year, yeah, it did trigger me. Now, and then he came back. It didn't trigger me anymore. I was like, whatever. But in the end, I made I'm right where I'm supposed to be. With my family. With Tim. But anyways, this isn't about me and Tim. I'm just giving you an example of resistance and what happens when you let it go. They come back. Hell, when you're not even affirming them. Remember, I made a video. If you're affirming and then all of a sudden you just stop and there's no resistance, they come back. They come back. It won't be quick, but they come back. I hope this kind of answers your question. This is Angie Marie from creationisfinished.com. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Push the bell icon so you know when I upload a video. Go out and create something wonderful today. Bye-bye.